Well, Your Excellency, thank you very much for those comments and for joining us here today. It really is a privilege and an honor to have you. Just a few questions from me. I'll have to choose wisely among this long list that I have, but we don't have time for all of them. But you mentioned China briefly in your remarks, and of course, Dr. Roberts mentioned China as well. There have been rumors about Chinese delegations visiting Hargeisa. Can you give us any insight into those conversations and what Beijing is saying to you?
They are competing on the Horn of Africa. And every government, China, USA, UK, Soviet Union, every government is trying to get the influence of a nation in that region for their national interests. So China is one of these countries who are always competing, especially with the United States on the Horn of Africa. So yes, their delegations come to Somaliland and we discuss our interests and their interests. Most of the time, now we have, different opinions, conflict, because the issue of Taiwan. The Chinese are very upset that Somaliland has made economic relations and opened a trade office from the state from Taiwan in our capital. But Somaliland is an independent country. We are not economically strong. We are not militarily strong. We are poor, but we are very proud. And we do our decisions by our own. No one can influence us.
Thank you for that. You mentioned how proud Somaliland is and independent, and that's clear if you study Somaliland's history at all. One of the things that strikes me, and one of the reasons I believe that the United States should recognize Somaliland, is that I don't see any future where Somaliland willingly rejoins or joins southern Somalia. Do you agree with that? Do you see any scenario where Somaliland would willingly join with southern Somalia?
I am not clear the decisions of the United States of America about Somaliland. But I hope and our people are expecting to have a close engagement with the United States of America, because we share certain values. First, we share the history. Somaliland was a British colony, and USA was a British colony. The Americans fought for their independence. The same way Somaliland fought for its independence. We have the same culture, the language, and most of behavior based on UK culture. Second, Somaliland and Somalia will not join and will not be again, will not share a union for the foreseeable future. Why? Our mentalities are different. Somali, those who are in Mogadishu since 1960 and today, 30 years we were in union. That 30 years was very difficult, both of us. There was infighting inside the country. Rejection of the constitution, 1960. An unsuccessful coup in 1961. Those in Mogadishu, they believe it, and they believe today, and it is in their mindset that Somaliland is a small region of Somalia. They neglect the history that we were two independent countries that joined voluntarily. But most of the people in Mogadishu, they don't believe that. Why? In 1991, Somali Republic failed. It was a government composed of two different states, united voluntarily. But the United international community, the U.S. was leading. In 2003, they recognized part of the Union as an independent. So why do they recognize Somaliland? Why do they accept? Because most of the international community, the European countries, EU, and the Americans, who are the leaders of democracy in this globe, are supporting Mogadishu, which is basically the whole Shabab, terrorists, and failed leaders to their people, to protect their people. So why do they? And why do we accept to be part of them? Since they are not agreeing that we were equal, two states who joined together. And now we have been successful. Each one on this way always. 30 years in union, 33 years without union. So, no way Somaliland will accept to have a union with Somalia.